ladies and gentlemen, I am the Chisler. Welcome back to the Weekend Social. Tonight, I'm bringing you a public service announcement. Maybe think of it as a buyer beware segment for my quick bit. First, in full disclosure, let's wind the clock back about a year ago. The Weekend Social reaches out to White Claw to let them know that, hey, we're a couple crazy mofos with a podcast, and, we like your beverages so much that we ended up making championship belts made entirely of White Claw tabs. I don't know, maybe I thought they could use the free press or whatever. Their response, thank you for your inquiry in White Claw. Unfortunately, the brand is not pursuing additional partnerships at this time, but we so appreciate your love for White Claw, and we'll be sure to keep you in mind as opportunities arise in the future. Were we butthurt about that? Nah. Well, maybe a little bit, but who cares? We still have our belts. We are still the Husky Weight Tag Team Podcast Champions of the World. And you know what? Hey, we got a nice little buzz while we were collecting all those tabs. And we kept collecting tabs, regardless of whatever partnerships or non-partnerships we had, Jessica Young at White Claw. But let's get down to business. Why am I calling this to your attention? Because tonight we have two urgent quality issues going on at White Claw. Let me introduce to you what I would like to call Exhibit A. This is a lemon. Still sealed, and it feels like a damn Ziploc bag full of water. Or a Capri Sun, much more closer to a Capri Sun than a can full of a carbonated beverage. Now, this isn't the first time this has happened to us. This happened the other night, in fact. My wife asked me to get her a White Claw from the fridge, so I grabbed her favorite flavor, lemon, and I proudly brought it to her. She took a sip and paused to look at me, and then quickly told me something was wrong with the beverage. She handed it back to me and ran to the bathroom to throw up. And I'm not kidding, literally threw up because of the taste. And I'm not joking. When I tasted it, this thing was so flat and way off taste. And it wasn't the only one in that case. There were 3 more like that in a pack of White Claws. Now, trust me, the Chisler knows that nobody is perfect. I can handle the occasional bad egg or the one-off case of White Claws that has double the mangoes and no lemons. But it gets worse. Check this out. Exhibit B. Weekend Social Exhibit B. Still sealed. No punctures. No holes. Freaking empty. The problem with this, there's no freaking White Claw in it. So the Chisler went to his favorite soapbox podcast playground, this social network known as Twitter, and to see what other people are saying about our good friends, non-partners over there at White Claw. And what I found was shocking. It turns out I'm not alone. Based on White Claw's own feed, over 20 people have tweeted at White Claw with the same problem since September 26th of this year, and those are the lucky enough to get a response from White Claw. A generic form response, by the way, to each one. We're sorry to hear this. Can you please fill out our contact us form so that we can look into this further? Quality assurance in the beverage industry is a top priority, especially manufacturers of alcoholic beverages. Now, fortunately, the Chisler is pseudo-knowledgeable of the beverage industry, and he's aware of what are called low-fill leakers. But a no-fill? Seriously, a no-fill I've never heard of. It's obvious that White Claw is proud of its brand and protective of its brand. Here, check it out.
I'm excited for all the new consumers they're going to bring into the category because I feel like we have such a great product, and if we can get them to try it, then hopefully they'll continue to be loyal fans.
To Mr. Gajawala's point, you made at least a couple fans down here in Roswell, Georgia. And let's be fair, companies are facing unparalleled struggles due to the pandemic, dealing with Herculean challenges from lost productivity to the supply chain virtually ripping at the seams. But meanwhile, in homes across the globe, while the world eagerly awaits this return to normalcy, the one thing that helps your loyal fans with the anxiety of lockdown is self-medicating with a tasty, refreshing hard seltzer beverage. Take 2 of these and zoom me in the morning. But besides the quality assurance, equally important is customer service, which is, in these times, is so crucially important. And it's so increasingly frustrating to those loyal fans that White Claw is so proud of. So to sum it all up, ladies and troglodytes, here's the point. As a self-proclaimed seltzer sommelier, I'd like to send a message to our friends, non-partners over there at White Claw. Y'all got some serious quality issues you need to iron out. I think that the Chisler and his wife and the 20 other people that have been posting on your timeline deserve a little bit more than the boilerplate rubber stamp responses and replies that you've given them. So to paraphrase Jack Nicholson and Tim Burton's Batman, White Claw, I've taken off my mask. Now let's see you take off yours.